you come out of nowhere, your 3 ships and your hunch. You take my hand and kiss it, then you ask me out for lunch. You say I'd be alright with just a little pain. Oh, everyone around me ends up going insane. And you start by saying, don't let my bunch get you down. Just like Christopher Columbus, you don't know what you found. Just like Christopher Columbus, you don't know what you found. You know it may not be that bad, it's part and parcel of this brave new game. The more you try to find yourself, the more you are the same. So please, don't leave me out in the cold. Don't let me die alone. Don't let me die old. It may be time to swim for my life, but so many others drown. And did Christopher Columbus get rich from what he found? And did Christopher Columbus get rich from what he found? I'm driving out that same old road, I'm finding nothing new. Every road I take seems to bring me back to you. So now it's time for me to choose, 'cause the rules of this game are use or lose. So I will wait for you to tell me where I am bound. I'll be like Christopher Columbus. 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 I'll be like Christopher Columbus, who lost what he found.
Thanks. Thanks, everybody.
That was the holiday portion of our show.
Yeah, we figured we had to pay tribute to the whole reason we can be here today. We're from Massachusetts. We were picked up by our parents at National Airport this afternoon, and they drove us through Arlington, and we gasped because we saw our very first Romney sign. In Massachusetts, where we live, there are no Romney signs. Isn't that strange?
To be fair, there are very, very few Obama signs. It's
That's
not
true.
so much of a battleground state.
It's not a battleground state. Everybody knows what's going to happen in Massachusetts. But we are here because it's Columbus Day weekend, and we were able to leave our families for the night, and we're so happy to be back at the Kennedy Center, seeing all of you. Since we were last here... Okay. Since we were last here, a lot has happened to us. Katryna has had a second child. I have had 2 children, and we have made several family CDs and DVDs and written a book called All Together Singing in the Kitchen, Creative Ways.
Which comes with a CD.
creative ways to make and listen to music as a family. And we're going to do a song now. I think we should do... You want to do Aiken Drum now?
I do. I mean, without even any prodding, there was a request for it. And I feel that if someone in the front row is going to request a song I know, I am going to sing it.
All right.
I think that's a good policy, but we're going to need your help.
So you all probably... Raise your hand if you've been to the moon before.
What?
So those of you who are raising your hand, you know this already. But for those who don't, all the people who live on the moon wear food for clothes. And when they have to get dressed in the morning, instead of going to their closets and their chests of drawers, they go to their refrigerators and their cupboards. And they open them up and they put on whatever food is there.
So we're going to need some help getting him dressed today. Can you help us get Aiken Drum dressed?
Here, we'll get you started. There was a man lived in the moon, lived in the moon, lived in the moon. There was a man lived in the moon, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And his hat was made of cream cheese, of cream cheese, of cream cheese. His hat was made of cream cheese, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And his shirt was made of...
Do you have an idea? Yes, you.
His shirt was made of meatballs, of meatballs, of meatballs. His shirt was made of meatballs, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And his tie...
Yeah, should his tie be made out of? More meatballs? Oh, this guy must be hungry.
That's a good thing to go with the meatballs. His tie was made of spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. His tie was made of spaghetti, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum.
And his pants. What should his pants be made out of? Yeah. Flowers. Do you know that there are flowers you can eat called nasturtiums?
Roses you can eat too.
Oh, and sunflowers you can eat their seeds.
And pansies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. His pants were made of flowers, of flowers, of flowers. Pants were made of flowers, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And his belt to hold up the flowery pants.
Tomatoes.
His belt was made. His belt was made of tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Belt was made of tomatoes, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And his socks.
What do you think his socks should be made out of? Pizza.
His socks were made of pizza, a pizza, a pizza. His socks were made of pizza, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And his shoes.
Yes. Peas.
His shoes were made of peas, of peas, of peas. His shoes were made of peas, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. So let's review. His shoes were made of peas. His socks were made of pizza. His pants were made of flowers. His belt was made of tomatoes. His shirt was made of meatballs. His tie was made of spaghetti. And his hat was made of cream cheese. And his name was Aiken Drum.
Daddy's taking us to the zoo tomorrow. Zoo tomorrow, zoo tomorrow. Daddy's taking us to the zoo tomorrow, and we're gonna stay all day. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo.
See the elephants with their long trunks swinging, great big ears and their long trunks swinging, snuffing all the peanuts with their long trunks swinging, and we're gonna stay all day.
We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. See all the monkeys all scritch, scritch, scratching, jumping around and scritch, scritch, scratching, hanging by the long tail, scritch, scritch, scratching, and we're gonna stay all day. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. And the seals in the pool all a honk, honk, honking, catching the fish and a honk, honk, honking. Little baby seals going honk, honk, honking, and we're gonna stay all day. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. See all the pandas all eating bamboo. They don't do anything but eat bamboo. They're related to a guy named Rocky Raccoon, and we're gonna stay all day. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Well, we stayed all day, and I'm getting sleepy, sitting in my car, getting sleepy. Home already, and I'm sleepy, 'cause we stayed all day. We've been to the zoo, 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 zoo. How about you came to. We've been to the zoo, zoo, zoo. You guys, I think Katryna has fallen asleep. Katryna, wake up. Katryna, wake up, Katryna. Katryna. Time to wake up and finish the show. We're at the Kennedy Center. Okay, you guys, I have an idea. When I count to 3, I want you all to say as loudly as you can, Mama's taking us to the zoo tomorrow. Can you do that? Because she really does love the zoo. And I think if you say that, it'll get her to wake up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mama's taking us to the zoo tomorrow. Zoo tomorrow. Zoo tomorrow. Mama's taking us to the zoo tomorrow, and we're gonna stay all day. You did it! Zoo, zoo. How about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. Where we live in Western Massachusetts, there are lots and lots and lots of farms. There's so many farms that kids who are in high school even go to special schools to become farmers. And we live across the street from a high school where they have a farm. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later, but first we're going to sing you our song about our perfect organic farm. But you have to help us make it. So we're going to ask you for some ideas. Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic cow, and the cow said moo. And the cow made milk, and the cow had a baby, and we called it a calf. Very good. What else should we have on our farm? You in the blue with the blonde hair standing up. What do you think we should have?
Chickens! Good, I was hoping you'd say that. Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic chicken, and the chicken went bop, 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 and laid some eggs. And the chicken had a baby, and we called it a chick. Excellent. You are smart city kids.
Who has an idea? A sheep.
A sheep.
Love it.
Good idea. Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic sheep, and the sheep said bah. And the sheep made wool, and the sheep had a baby, and we called it a...
You can say this out loud. You don't have to raise your hand.
A lamb.
Fabulous. Who else should we have on our farm? Yes. You back there in the with the white sleeve and it looks like a red or a pink shirt. A horse. I love it.
Living on a farm, organic farm. On that farm there was an organic horse, and the horse said neigh, and the horse ate hay, and the horse had a baby, and we called it a calf.
Not a calf.
Not a calf.
A
foal. Very good.
And you could say colt if it was a baby boy horse,
Or a
you could
filly.
say filly for a baby girl horse, but you could not say pony because a pony is not a baby horse. It is just a short horse. You could have a baby pony that was called a colt, a foal, or a colt, or a filly. All right, who else should we have on our farm? Yes. A pig.
Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic pig, and the pig said, and it made some compost, and the pig had a baby, and we called it a...
Sing it loud.
Piglet.
There you go. What else do we have? Yes, you with the striped arm. A farmer.
Hey, living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic farmer,
And she worked so hard.
she got dirt under her fingernails, and the farmer had a baby, and we called it a baby. Or a child.
What else? Who else should we have on our farm? Way back there.
Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic dog, and the dog said ruff, 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 and herded sheep, and the dog had a baby, and we called it a puppy.
Yes, what's your idea?
Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic cat, and the cat said meow, and chased the mice, and the cat had a baby, and we called it a kitchen. Oh, we have one for you. See if you know this. Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic bunny, and the bunny said, and ate our vegetables. And the bunny had a baby, and we called it a... Well, no, it's more than one. Do you know what you call baby rabbits?
A kitten.
You call them kittens. Isn't that so cute?
Now you've gone home with a little more information. Yes. A goat. I love it.
Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic goat, and the goat said meh, and the goat made cheese, and the goat had a baby, and we called it a kid.
Let's
Very
do one
good.
more. One more. Yes.
Kangaroo. I heard kangaroo. Wait, but can we do kangaroo also, please? Okay, thank you. Kangaroo.
Living
on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an organic
mouse, and the mouse said
squeak, squeak, squeak.
And
was food for the cats. And the mouse had a baby, and we we called it
a mouse.
a pinky? Is that what a baby mouse is called? All right, here we go.
Living on a farm, an organic farm. On that farm there was an
Organic kangaroo,
And
and
the
the kangaroo jumped high.
way up to the sky. And the kangaroo had a baby.
baby,
And we called it a Joey. What a great farm!
So we are, an exciting thing is going to be happening in about a month.
Do you know what it is? What's happening on November 4th, 5th? 4th? 6th, thank you. I'm right on top of things.
What? You can just shout it out. We are voting for president. Yes, we are. And sometimes grown-ups have a hard time during this month being kind. It's very challenging. And they have a hard time not having really, really, really strong opinions about things that make them feel like everyone else around them is definitely wrong. It's my way or the highway. Well, I saw a beautiful thing this week. I saw a photograph of the Earth that was taken by an astronaut who had the great, amazing good fortune of getting to go way, 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 way far away so that he could see the entire beauty of our planet that we live on. And he said, when you get this view of the Earth, all of the squabbles on the Earth seem petty. All of the arguments seem ridiculous. Would that everyone could think of this beautiful orb that we inhabit as more precious than our opinions.
Wait. You know what? I would be remiss if I didn't point this out too. Because it's also Columbus Day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And what is the thing that Columbus proved? Raise your hand if you know. What did he prove? You can shout it out.
The world is round, I heard.
The world is not flat, it's round. People thought that when Columbus went to sail from Spain to the Indies, that he was going to fall off the earth because they thought the earth was flat. But what do we find out? It's round. So he just went around and around. You could go around and around the world in a ship or 3 ships. Yes, really, it's true. And that's what this song's about. Ask me if I smoke, I don't, not in my backyard, you won't. Keep to your own side of the tracks. Early morning on the bus, keep on just ignoring us, wishing we'd stay hunkered in the back. Stinking freaks out on the street, messing with your chill we meet. Aren't you glad that you're not her? Shake a cooler, mix it up, toss us in a giant cup, turn us in the gyre and stir, stir, stir. And which side are you on? Which side are you on? The world tells you to figure it out. She says, haven't you noticed I'm around? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? The world tells you to figure it out. She says, haven't you noticed I'm around? Up in northern Pakistan, they're building schools and making plans and teaching girls their wisdom to increase. Pass it forward, pass it on in reaches of Afghanistan. Pennies fill the jar for peace. Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Jew, non-believer, Sikh, Hindu, each knows how to love a newborn baby. Each knows how to reap the sun, weep when the beloved's gone, fall upon the ground crying, save me, which side are you on? Which side are you on? The world tells you to figure it out. She says, haven't you noticed I'm around? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? The world tells you to figure it out. She says, haven't you noticed I'm around?
right as you had planned. Slam the door and slam it again. Get into your car and go. M words on the radio. Windshield wipers can't beat the rain. Driving home you see a cloud, makes the sun a shining shroud, makes you understand the phrase silver lining. Though it's dark as far as sight, dark can't terminate the light. Somewhere on the other side the sun is shining. Which side are you on? 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 The world tells you to figure it out. She says, haven't you noticed I'm round? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? The world tells you to figure it out. She says, haven't you noticed I'm round?
Okay. Thank you, everybody. So I told you we would sing you a song about the high school that we live across the street from.
This is a clapping song. Can you clap?
At this high school, there is an actual farm with actual animals, lots and lots of animals, lots of horses and sheep and pigs and a donkey named Molly. And when my little girl was just 1 year old, we would go across and make friends with the donkey, and we made up this song for her. I have a donkey, her name is Molly, and she says hee-haw all the time. M-O-L-L-Y, 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 Molly mine. I have a donkey, her name is Molly, and she says hee-haw all the time. O-L-L-Y, 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 Molly mine. I have a donkey, her name is Molly, and she says hee-haw all the time. L-L-Y, 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 Molly mine. I have a donkey, her name is Molly, and she says hee-haw all the time. L-Y, 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 Molly mine. I have a donkey, her name is Molly, and she says hee-haw all the time. Why, Molly mine? I have a donkey, her name is Molly, and she says hee-haw all the time. Molly mine.
So our most recent CD is called The Full Catastrophe, and it is inspired by our adventures in marriage and parenting. Perhaps you can relate, or perhaps you've got something figured out that we don't have. But we do have one thing figured out, and that is the number one reason why parents are cranky.
Now, children, yes, right. You should rejoice and be happy, because we are about to tell you a secret that will change your lives. So listen very closely, and when we're finished singing the song, I want you to sign an oath that you will never, ever disturb your parents' sleep again. Is it a deal? It'll make your lives so much better. I did kind of give it away, but that's all right. And there's a part for you all to sing along on this song, so get ready. Katryna will direct you when the time comes.
And then you can go home and say, I sang at the Kennedy Center. Perhaps
Yes,
you heard
can
me.
do that. The number one reason that parents are cranky is 'cause they didn't get enough sleep.
Bow, bow, bow.
The number one reason that parents are cranky is 'cause they didn't get enough sleep. It's not 'cause you drew all over the walls. It's not 'cause you had a tantrum in the mall on another day. That wouldn't matter at all. Well, maybe just a little. The number one reason that parents are cranky is 'cause they didn't get enough sleep.
Bow, bow, bow.
They crinkle their foreheads and tell you to hurry because they didn't get enough sleep. They slam their palms on the driver's wheel when your need to strap your own self in is such a big deal. But they fall far short of their own ideals when they yell. Believe me, the number one reason
for civil wars and other atrocities.
Number one reason
for bad fashion choices.
The world would be a better place if we all took naps and got 8 hours of sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. This is your part. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Oh, beautiful. The number one reason that parents are cranky is 'cause they didn't get enough sleep. The difference between psychosis and neurosis is just 2 hours of sleep. It's true. So while on bended knee, in the name of God, will you pay a timely visit to the land of Nod? And though I be hoist by my own petard, I'll lie down here with you and sleep, 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 sleep. I'll give up my golden hour when I like to check my Facebook status or hang out with your father or watch Glee or read reviews about Keith Richards' autobiography or do any number of unwholesome activities that have nothing to do with parental responsibility. Instead, I'll snuggle up with you and hold your restless body still and lie down here with you until you and I both fall asleep.
So, you in the front section, you might want to stand for this song because there's a little dance that goes with it.
Oh, yeah.
Which I will teach you.
Yeah. Who likes pirates? Yeah, it's a good thing. Who's going to be a pirate for Halloween, or is it a secret? Are you telling people what you're going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be John McEnroe. I've got an awesome wig and a sweatband and a tennis racket.
Those are key components to the costume. Very good. All right, well, we're going to sing a pirate song, and you need to help us write it.
Do you know about rhyming? What rhymes with Matt? Good one. What rhymes with one? No, what rhymes with one? Fun? Ton. Good one. Swan.
I think we're going to get it here. Here we go.
When I was one, she said ton. I weighed a ton.
Very good.
The day that I went to sea,
I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back, way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum. That's the life for me. Yo-ho! That's your part. You have to say yo-ho.
Yo-ho.
Yeah.
When I was 2. Who's got a rhyme for 2? I had a shoe
the day that I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back, way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum. That's the life for me. Yo-ho!
When I was 3, I climbed a tree.
The day that I went to sea, I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yo-ho!
When I was 4, I had a sword.
The day that I went to sea, I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yo-ho!
When I was 5, I learned to drive.
I learned to drive.
The
day that I went to sea, I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yo-ho! When I was 6, I had some tricks. The day that I went to sea, I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yo-ho!
When I was 7, heaven.
I went to heaven the day that I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yo-ho!
When I was 8,
I learned to skate the day that I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yo-ho!
when I was 9, I had a pine, a giant, gorgeous pine tree. It was as tall as the stage.
Day that I went to sea, I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yo-ho!
All right, last verse. Ready?
When I was 10,
I loved Ben.
I heard I had a den.
The day that
I went to sea, I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we go this way, that way, forward and back way over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, that's the life for me. Yoo-hoo!
So before we leave the stage, this is our 4th time here at the Kennedy Center, and I have been neglectful up until this time because I have not yet honored my sister, Nerissa, for all of the years of hard work and genius and brilliance that she's put into our band and the songs that she's written. I'd just like to take this moment while here at the Kennedy Center to honor my sister, only partly because I want her to be able to say that she was honored at the Kennedy Center. Only partly. So if you all clap for Nerissa.
Thank you.
Hooray!
Thank you. I've been honored at the Kennedy Center. And I would like to take this moment to honor my sister Katryna, not only for her beautiful voice and her great ideas, because she is the big idea person behind this band, but also because she does all of the driving. All of it.
And let me tell you, Nerissa was a better navigator pre-iPhone.
That's true.
For
I
more
was
reasons
really
than
good
one.
with a map. The iPhone, I'm not so good. So I honor you, my sister Katryna. Let's have a hand for Katryna Nields.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And now we can
And
put
while
on...
we're at it, I feel that we should honor a great American. We are here in this beautiful, amazing building. I think it's an incredible thing that someone thought of this building and made this building, and now we get to come here and experience art, and now someone has made it so that we can come here to these two stages and see performances for free. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And one of the great Americans that we liked so much because he was a songwriter and a singer was a guy named Woody Guthrie, who this year, were he still alive, would have turned 100 years old. So we have been ending all of our family shows this year with his most famous of songs, his anthem for our great country, and we would love it if you would sing it with us. You know it. I know you know it.
And we're going to see how many verses we can get in. I will say after we're finished with this song, we're going to take a bow. We're going to leave the stage, and we're going to go over there.
We will walk through.
We will walk through the stage. We would love to meet you.
Because why? Why are we going to go back there? Because there will be a table that is a store of our stuff. We have our most recent CD, The Full Catastrophe. We have our family CD, which is a double CD, Rock All Day. Woohoo! Rock All Night. Shh, lullabies. And then we have a DVD, so you can watch a concert of ours in your very own home, called Organic Farm. And finally, we have our book, All Together Singing in the Kitchen, Creative Ways to Make and Listen to Music as a Family. It's got songs, it's got crafts, it's got stories, it's got games, it's got everything you want. If there is ever a blackout, you will not be bored. And it also comes with a CD, which you can't use in a blackout, but you could use until the blackout happens.
Very good. So please join with us. And thanks also to Dempsey and to everybody for having us here and treating
And thank you to
us so
Sean.
well.
He's our sound engineer tonight, and he was very patient with us.
Our diva ways.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands of her diamond desert, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As the sun was shining, and I was strolling through the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling. As the fog was lifting, her voice was singing. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is mine. California, Montana, New York Island, to the shore. This land is your land, this land is mine. This land was made for you and me. Down in the city, in the shadow of the steeple, by the relief office, I saw my people as they stood there hungry. I stood there asking, was this land made for you and me? This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to Montana, to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream. This land is mine. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. 'Cause this land was made for you and me.
With your biggest voices, fill this
land
place.
is your land.
This land is my land.
One more time.
This land is
Your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Kennedy
Thank you,
Center.
we are the Nields.